you doing, puppy? I'm sorry. Fresh. I'm live now. So last time we were playing, we decided we are gonna join the clerics. So let's see what the clerics have for us. Mark on map. Here's.
About the chem dealers here in the Hort.
Yes.
Do you have any leads on where they may be operating?
Well, I had given Dietrich the task of investigating them.
It's probably
he
Dietrich.
Doesn't seem to have had much luck so far. You should check what leads he has. To my knowledge, he had slimmed the investigation down to 3 suspects. You should start with them.
Who does Dietrich suspect?
He can explain his methodology to you. But as I recall, it was a simple process of rejecting anyone who lacked the requisite access and opportunity. You should speak with the guards who were on duty at the time. Try and get that information as a written report. Anecdote and memory are best not relied on in these cases.
Is the one doing it? Where you at? Should mark right one. Where can I find these guards?
Where can I find these guards?
Well, there's Xander. He was on duty at the main gate on the night in question. Then there is the mine guard and the factory guard. Have you been to the mine? If not, you will find it to the west, below the cathedral. The factory guards patrol to the north, by the mech production facilities.
Back. The end. Oh, do I have more questionings I have to go through?
About the chem dealers here in the Hort.
Yes?
Are there any more details you can tell me about the chem dealing?
Well, these cases are difficult. Once you find someone who has lapsed into use, they rarely give up the culprit for hope of keeping their supply. But in this case, the user let slip the time of the deal. So we've been working backwards from there. The user involved, though, well, he's no longer in a position to provide us with useful information. And so we are relying on getting reports from the guards that can help us place who was where on the night in question. Let us hope this line of investigation produces something concrete.
Back. So you said west of the cathedral. This way? Boop, 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 boop. It's the armory. Oh, if I change my quest, I would get a new one. Haha. Lamb.
What can I help you with?
I want to ask you some questions about the chem trade here.
How do you know about that?
Judicator Reinhold sent me. I'm supposed to have a look at your reports from the time of the crime.
Judicator Reinhold sent you to look into this. Oh well, I suppose he knows what he's doing. Here is my report on the suspects. That's all I know.
Surveillance report 2. Fail. Surveillance report 2. A cleric with personal hold. 16 times. I think we played Oswald last time. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run.
What do you know about the chem dealing here in the Horde?
Well, take a look at this. Reinhold has sent you to investigate, has he? Well, that works well for both of us. Remember? You promised to take care of some business for me. You owe me a favor. Well, I'm calling that in. I want you to tell Reinhold that Siegfried is the chem dealer.
Why Siegfried of all people?
He's a suspect, isn't he? So there you are. He's a cagey guy. Doesn't share his business. He needs re-education. So you can report back that it's him. Job done. Turning him in will help you and help me too. Trust me, the Horde doesn't need traders selling unregulated goods. So I want you to report back that this trader, Siegfried, is the dealer. Say he's guilty. Job done. And I'll know you've done the Horde a favor.
And what if I don't do that?
I don't think you'll make that choice. That wouldn't be helpful for anyone. But the decision is up to you. If I find out that you accused Siegfried, then I will be satisfied. If I find out you didn't, well, I'm sure we don't need to consider that possibility. Here's the report I've compiled. This is as far as I got with my personal investigation. I think reading that will show you the wisdom of simply reporting Siegfried now. Good luck.
Let's see. Surveillance report. So Siegfried was watching from afternoon till morning. He wasn't able to find Siegfried on a day, but he sees Siegfried. Usual. Helgen watched him all night. Let's see. Let's go talk to the third guard.
You didn't come here to pray, did you? I can spot the devout. And you don't look like you're here to ask for divine assistance, am I right?
You're wrong. I'm here for Kalan.
Really? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who didn't want to see the truth about themselves. You know, there is a reason why I wanted to talk to you. For all the thirst
Why?
for knowledge in this place, people can be a little focused. They want logic, straight answers. They forbid anyone from looking deeper into things. And that's crazy. I mean, knowledge is wisdom. Wisdom brings you closer to Kalan. So what's wrong with getting some answers? Which brings me to you. I'm betting you have answers, and I'm betting you're the curious type.
Does Kalan approve of betting?
Yes. No. Who knows? I mean, some of those texts are hard to work out. Unless you just believe what people say they mean.
I do.
But then I guess that's why I keep getting in trouble. So, are you going to help me?
Teach me something.
Yeah?
Ew. Damn it, you girl.
Stop! Where do you think you're going?
Past you.
Nice try, but you can't enter this area. Move along and keep clear. Can you walk in and look around? Well, as it happens, you can. Reinhold recently ordered that everyone can enter to see with their own eyes what we do with heretics. So go in and look around. If anything will push back the power of temptation, it's what you'll see in there. What is it you want?
I need to ask you some questions about the chem dealing.
So, Reinhold's brought in some more help. I've already written the report as ordered. But remind me, who are the chief suspects?
Siegfried, Hagen, and Oswald.
That's exactly who I wrote up in my report. All that I know is there. Maybe it will help.
Thanks.
Maybe it was Siegfried. Okay. Part 1. I saw Siegfried in the machine shop from morning till afternoon. Siegfried was not able to be seen. Siegfried afternoon till morning. Siegfried is free. Oswald. I only saw Oswald during the evening. The after. In the afternoon. Oswald. In the morning. I saw Hagen in the mines in the morning, lost sight of him. I was unable to watch Hagen in the morning, but in the afternoon he disappeared all night. Hagen. Everybody's watched besides Hagen.
Kalan's strength lies in...
About the chem dealers here in the Hort.
Yes?
I think I know who the chem dealer is.
Well, please tell me who you think is responsible.
I suspect Hagen.
This is a serious accusation you are making against a good man. I hope you understand the consequences of this accusation for him and for you. Thank you for your work, I will investigate this further. If he is really the suspect, then he will receive a just punishment, and you shall receive the promised reward when that happens.
I'm not telling him it was Siegfried. What's gonna do? Mad at me? You don't run stuff, little boy.
So, you told Reinhold who you suspect is dealing chems?
Yes.
And you didn't tell him it was Siegfried?
No.
I will tell all my trading friends to cease trading with you. Sorry about that, but a man has to keep his reputation.
How do I persuade the merchants here to start trading with me again?
That all depends what you're prepared to do for it. I mean, your first step could be to report me to Reinhold, but I suspect you wouldn't get very far with that. I could ask you to help me with something, but you don't seem to keep such arrangements. So, well, what else can we think of?
How about this?
Ah, I see we're starting to speak the same language. Yes, this will do nicely. Consider us square.
Boop, boop. Leveled up 14 points. Let's see. Let's talk to the guy who sells armor. I need that. Oh shit, look at that.
Any asshole caught stealing will be sent to the Suggesters.
Why do you assume everyone wants to steal from you?
I have my reasons. And I have to look after my stocks. We're low on resources here. I can't go wasting them on thieves. And sure, it would be great if every acolyte could get the armor we make for paladins, but my supplies are limited. Only those who have acquired that rank can get that reward.
I want to trade.
Right you are. I'll show you what you can buy at your rank.
64 damage. This is a 200 one-handed. Oh, Jesus, that was expensive. Let me sell this stuff. I'm wearing both of those. Let's see. Dang it. None of this stuff is expensive. Oh, fine plates, fine cup.
My mind is always left clear after talking to Balder.
You do know why that is, right?
Kalan be with you. What brings you to me? Are you here to pay your tithe?
Yes, I'm here to pay my tithe.
Faith serves, Kalan honor us all.
But let's get to the point. As the highest suggester, I don't have much free time, as I'm sure you understand.
Suggestion?
The correction of those who have strayed from the path of the pure. As the High Suggester, I assist the minds and souls of the lost to return to Kalan's ways through suggestion. Kalan's will works through a skill all clerics must learn. The mind must be free from false teachings. The body pure, free of the poison of Elex. Only then can we be at one with Kalan and his community. As a patriarch, it is my job to guide and advise. The will of Kalan clears the mind.
How do you clear someone's mind?
Through suggestion. We have developed technology, implants that allow us to guide the minds of others. It takes training, but it means we can bring people back to the pure path, or suggest to them that they do things that will assist us. It is an art that only the clerics understand.
Can Albs do that with their mutants?
The machine components you see on some wasteland mutants? We believe those allow the Albs a measure of control over the mutants, but it is a crude form of the suggestion we practice here. Some say it is because they are strong of mind, others that it is because they have been poisoned. But I think the answer is more straightforward. Their commanders are using an extreme form of brainwashing on them already. Their minds are already being controlled.
So this is where you brainwash people?
No. You can't force people to change who they are. You can only bring out their better traits. That is what I do. I re-educate people. That is what I must do now. There is a poor wretch who requires re-education. Leave me. I must help him find the light of Kalan. Faith is our shield.
Yes, I remember. Baldur makes sense of...
So, you're here to report for initiation.
Initiation?
Instruction, education, a preparation for readiness. My name is Dietrich, and it is my job to ready all new initiates for the trials that will face them. But before you ask any more questions, let's get one thing clear. All the free people need to be properly trained if we want to survive what's coming. Those Albs want to destroy us all. I won't accept a lack of discipline. I expect loyalty, hard work, application, and results.
What, do you think I'd still be alive if I didn't know that already?
A lot of people say that. And yet, here are the factions, at war with each other, instead of clearing the wreckage of the old world to build the new.
So you don't want the war?
What sane person wants a war? But, as we've got one, so it's come down to who wins it. And I want our leaders to be the ones who rebuild this world. If you want to progress, then that's what I need to see. That's what Kalan expects. It is what you should demand of yourself.
What do you want me to do?
Someone has been undermining the training program we have here. Some of the initiates have been caught taking chems. I mean, it's a crazy thing to do, but some people do it to gain an edge, but end up becoming addicts. Look at the owls. I need to find who is bringing this poison in and selling it to our initiates. You don't have something to do with it, do you?
You suspect me because I'm new here.
I wanted to test your reaction. You'd be tied up and neck-deep in jackal shit by now if I really thought you were behind it. Remember that, if you get tempted in the future. But whoever it is, I want these bastards dealt with.
I've already found the chem dealers for Reinhold.
That's good to hear. But we're talking about a different set of criminals. I want you to track them down wherever they are, in the Hort or beyond. Are you with me? That will be all. Dismissed.
Is the building I can walk inside? Yeah, it is.
What are you doing here?
And could you be in a total? Yeah. Shush.
Is chem dealing a big problem here in the Hort?
I had thought we were free of their vile product. But it seems we do have something of a problem. A large reward has been offered to anyone able to bring them to justice. That should prevent this from becoming a bigger problem. If you think you can find these dealers, I would welcome your insight.
Chem dealers? Bound to have weapons. Bound to be pissed if you poke into their business.
If it was an easy job, it would have been done
Stop.
already.
State your business. Only officially authorized personnel may enter. The archives are sacred stores of knowledge. Our faith preserves us, and we preserve the wisdom of our ancestors.
Forget it. I was about to go anyway.
Then don't let me keep you. Kalan bless your path.
Kalan bless your paths.
Self-righteous bastards. They should all rot. Every last one of them. Can't you see the truth about them? And you? What about you? Don't tell me you're planning on joining those lunatics. You can't be that stupid. Just get me the fuck out of here, will you? These bastards have got no right to keep me here.
You're obviously not here willingly.
No shit. I was kidnapped, so they could try and brainwash me into joining this cult. But they won't get me so easily.
How did you end up here?
They said we attacked one of their outposts. Total bullshit. What do they think I am, suicidal? Anyway, they wouldn't listen. They dragged me here and tried to brainwash me. But their bullshit didn't take. I remembered everything. And so instead of setting me free, they dropped me down here.
Where are you from?
Tavar. A bunch of these assholes came over the border. These idiots I was with were too busy fighting among themselves to see the clerics creeping up on us. They ambushed us out there and then dragged us to Igniton after we'd been wounded.
But you do have a plan.
Plan? I don't have a plan. Not yet. I just know I have to get out of here. I won't let them turn me into some mindless slave.
And you expect me to help you?
Expect? I don't expect anything. But I hope you can see what these clerics say about free people is bullshit. They don't care about freedom. They want to brainwash you. So, will you help me?
Just to warn you, Eli's a slippery murderer shit.
And you're the most useless example of an outlaw ever to walk Tavar, Ray.
I've got no reason to help you.
Yeah, you say that now. Wait until they try to do to you what they've done to me. Then you'll be asking me for help. Come back when you've reconsidered.
Not allow yourselves to be led astray by the temptations of ignorance.
Faith is our shield.
I won't argue with that. I don't really want to.
About the Elex smuggling. I will find the criminals behind this.
Good. My information says that the Elex is coming from somewhere to the south. There's a recon post there, in the ruins of an old fort. Start there, and turn everything upside down if you have to. If our people don't cooperate, show them this warrant. And tell them I want answers. That will be all. Dismissed.
You bought me the goods. I mean, that's why you're talking to me, right? You have the goods. Where are the goods?
What goods?
Want? Goods! Goods! What the hell is what I want? How am I supposed to trade without goods?
You're a traitor?
I was. Because you know what a trader needs? Goods!
Sounds like this guy got turned over. Shame we weren't here earlier to do it ourselves.
Hey, you don't want to hurt me, do you?
Relax. I'm only interested in profit, and you don't have any.
But I can get some if you help me, please!
You don't have any goods?
No, it was a total fuck-up. The caravan that was bringing them went straight through Ripper country in the middle of breeding season. Guess how that good idea went. The men are dead, but the goods are sitting out there just waiting to be picked up. Unless some outlaw's taken them back to the fort already. Oh, fuck it. This was supposed to be my payday. But if you help me, it still could be. And in return, I can get you into the Hort. How about that?
I've already been to the Hort.
Then you want shards. I can sort that out if you get me the goods.
I'll find your goods.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Finally, a break. Right.
Where can I find these goods?
Head northwest, then follow the road west from there, and you'll find them for sure.
Ray, you too fucking close to me. Appreciate it. And I can't pick whatever the fuck that up was. fastest way is this way. So he barely got anywhere close to me. Fucking stupid. Need somebody to teach me chemistry. That would make my life so much easier. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm not playing these games with y'all hoes. See? Like, we're not playing these games, Ray. Oh, shit. Ray, come on. Where does this ass go? Ugh. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm done with this game for right now. I'm over it. Ray left me because Ray's a little biatch. Okay, so we're just gonna sit right here. Yeah. Oh shoot. Nope. Not close application. We gotta go close application.